our beloved Guru Maharaj, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, we welcome you to Sri Radha Gopinath Mandir. Srila Prabhupada performed a service to Lord Krishna that is unprecedented in human history. In the Kali Yuga, an age of irreligion, where irreligion is taken to be religion and religion is taken to be irreligion. A time when the modes of passion and ignorance are so powerful that they control practically the entire of humanity. Guna is also translated as ropes. These modes of nature are like ropes that bind the conditioned soul in such a way that they are practically helplessly dragged from one misconception to the next, from one sensory object to the next, from one egoistic pursuit to another. And even if a person with noble cause wants to live a life of morality, just by the association of these modes of nature in this age of Kali, they are practically all dragged down into beastly life. This is Kali Yuga, an age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Why quarrel? Quarrel is inevitable whenever a human being puts him or herself in the center of their lives. When we make a priority what I need to enjoy at the expense of others, it is that selfish mentality that inevitably fructifies in envy toward others. Where there is selfishness, envy follows. And based on that envy, there is egoistic competition between living beings, and thus imminent quarrel. And hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is born due to a lack of integrity. Integrity means to live according to the ideal that is sacred. It is easy to talk about such ideals. And sometimes you can become very powerful, very popular when you speak about these ideals. But in Kali Yuga, to follow sacred ideals, it's very difficult. Why? Because of these ropes of passion and ignorance that are dragging us Yatato hyapikonteya purushasya vipaschita indriyani paramashini haranti paranam. Sense is so strong and impetuous, especially the mind, that even if we want to do good, they could forcibly drag us down. But in Kali Yuga, in most cases, people really aren't even trying. People don't even really want to do good. If you really want to do good and you're trying and you fall, Krishna will help you. But real hypocrisy is when we're satisfied to act against the very ideals that we hold that others hold sacred. Whether we're politicians, or business people, or family people, professional people, religious people. It's very rare to find anyone who's not a hypocrite in the age of Kali. And it's very rare to find any situation where there is not quarrel and fighting in the age of Kali. In this age of Kali, Srila Prabhupada brought the highest, purest teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to every continent on the planet, without regard for a person's nationality, caste, sex, social background, education, economic condition. He freely distributed love of God through the Harinam Sankirtan movement. And in his own life, it spread throughout the world. Now that is amazing. Even previously in great religions, the founder of the religion, when they usually passed away from this world, they only had a small handful of followers in a particular geographical area. Yes? Srila Prabhupada did not found a religion. He was a representative of parampara. Is this, someone turn that on? But in the order of his Guru Maharaj, he founded the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. At that time, Lord Chaitanya's teachings, the true understanding of Radha Krishna and Prema Bhakti, was confined only to a few people in India. But Srila Prabhupada, in just a few short years, a little over a decade, millions of people were hearing Krishna's holy names. Tens and millions of books revealing the deepest, most precious treasures of all wisdom were distributed. Over 100 temples were developed and flourishing. At the time of Srila Prabhupada, every temple was flourishing. 100 in Africa, America, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Asia, the Middle East, Iran, Southeast Asia, Australia. And on Prabhupada's order, within a couple years, China. Recently I was reading a very beautiful description which reveals the essence of what we should aspire to become in our Krishna consciousness. Because the Acharya teaches by example. The proper consciousness in which we can access the mercy of the Lord. You see, Srila Prabhupada never claimed to be great. He always claimed to be very small and insignificant, as every bona fide Acharya has done throughout history. He understood the greatness of God, the greatness of the Parampara, and he always claimed that my only qualification, I am simply representing my Guru Maharaj and repeating the word of Krishna as it is. In the year 1980, one elderly Bengali sadhu came to the Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir in Sri Mayapur Dham. He told the devotees that he had an amazing story to tell. He said that he was pujari at Advaita Bhavan in Shantipur, which is the house of Sri Advaita Acharya. He had been pujari for a very long time. He was remembering in the 1940s and 50s, on a regular basis, a grihasta, Bengali, would come to Advaita Bhavan. He was dressed in very simple white khadi, dhoti, kurta. And this man would sit in the back of the temple. He always came alone. There in the back of the temple, he didn't speak anything to anyone. But hour after hour after hour, he deeply concentrated on the chanting of the holy names as he fingered his japa mala. Pujari said, oftentimes I would see tears filling his eyes as he repeatedly cried out, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This went on for many years. He would come on weekends, usually every month, and just sit in back of the temple and deeply chant. Then as he was leaving, he would go to the pujari with folded palms and thank him. For very many years, the pujari never saw this person coming again. He wondered what had become of him. Because the depth and sincerity in which this person chanted the holy names deeply affected the pujari's heart. He had very high admiration, respect, and devotion toward this person. Pujari told the devotees, a long time after that, and he remembered specifically, was the month of August of 1965. He happened to see in the back of the temple room, there was a man dressed in saffron, a sannyasi. who was deeply chanting the holy names on his japamala. The pujari immediately recognized that it was the same man, his long-lost friend. They were deep friends, although they never even spoke to each other. Because this person was so engrossed in his chanting, in a very solitary mood, that the pujari never wanted to disturb him. Now as a sannyasi, that personality was chanting so intensely, and tears were pouring from his eyes as he cried out the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He chanted like this through the entire day. When evening came, the sannyasi offered his dandavat pranams before the deities and remained there for a very long time. When he came up, with folded palms, he thanked the pujari for his wonderful service to the deities. It was at that time that the pujari asked him, "You have been coming for a long time. What is your name?" The sannyasi replied, "My name is Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami, and I am the unqualified disciple of my Gurudev, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada. I have been coming here for a very long time because my Guru Maharaj has given me an impossible mission. He desires that I cross the oceans to the Western world to teach the people the sublime message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the West, there are countless souls who have never heard of Radha and Krishna, who have no conception of the pure path of bhakti, and therefore they are suffering. I do not know how to reach them, how to help them. It is a great mystery. But I do know that here at the house of Advaita Acharya, Sri Advaita, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would meet. They would take prasad, have Nam Sankirtan, and discuss amongst themselves ways to expand the movement of love of God, Sri Harinam Sankirtan, to inundate all of India and the world. So I have been coming here for a long time, meditating on the impossible mission that my Guru Maharaj has given me, and begging Advaita Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and my Gurudev to bless me, to give me the intelligence, and to empower me to fulfill their will. Otherwise, it is impossible without their help. So I am praying and praying and praying all these years for their help. Tomorrow, I am leaving Sri Navadvip Dham for Calcutta, where I will board a boat that will carry me across the ocean to America. I do not know what will befall upon me there. But I do know that I require the blessings and the help of the great souls. How will I fulfill this mission without the help of Guru and Gauranga, as unqualified as I am? Srila Prabhupada then begged the pujari for his blessings as well and departed. The sadhu explained that years went by and then something very extraordinary took place. He started seeing white people coming to Shantipur, offering obeisances to the deities at Advaita's house. They had shaved heads. They were dhoti, kurta. Ladies were wearing sari. They all had tilak and tulsi beads, kanti mala. He was shy. He never said a word to any of them, but he was watching. What's happening? Who are these people? Years went by, and one of those people gave the pujari a Back to Godhead magazine. He was looking at the photos in Back to Godhead. Amazing photos. People from all over the world chanting Hare Krishna, living lives as devotees, temples everywhere. And then he saw a photo of the founder Acharya, who established Krishna consciousness all over the world. When he saw the photo, he had to cry. It was him. It was him. It was him, his dear friend, Srila Prabhupada, who for years and years and years prayed for help, and who left India alone on a cargo ship with no help from anyone. But this pujari was rejoicing. He did it. He actually did it. He has accomplished the impossible mission. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The pujari said that when I read this Back to Godhead, and I saw that you're opening temple in Mayapur, he said, I had to come here just to tell all of you what I know about your Guru Maharaj and my beloved friend, Srila Prabhupada. It is for this reason, and so many other unlimited reasons, that the devotees of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness feel so specially blessed. Because whoever comes to this society sincerely, with a genuine aspiration for pure devotional service, is under the shelter of the divine grace of Srila Prabhupada. As His Holiness Satsvarup Goswami Maharaj has so beautifully written, Srila Prabhupada lives forever. And those who sincerely follow his teachings forever live with him. Srila Prabhupada did such an extraordinary service, but he never, ever, ever felt himself to be the doer. That is extraordinary. That is love. Love of God is when you give all credit to God. If you want to take credit for yourself, that is due to lack of love. If you actually love God, it's your spontaneous natural pleasure to give all credit for all good things to God. If we want to take credit for ourselves, it's not only false ego, it's a deficiency of love. Love is selfless. If someone praises us, if we love God, we want to give that praise to Him. We don't want to keep a trace of it. Because we love. We want to give everything to Krishna. We want all glory to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada, time and again, invited God brothers of his to be in charge of the whole mission. Again and again. Several of them. I'll establish, I'll do it. You be the guru, you be in charge. But his God brothers, for various reasons, they were simply unable to participate on hardly any level. So you see, Srila Prabhupada didn't start this mission so that he could be a guru, so that he could be an acharya, so that he could be famous throughout history. He was willing to do all the work and give all the credit to his God brothers. And that's documented through letters, through discussions, and even through the testimony of his own God brothers. Yes, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj, Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Maharaj. You be in charge of the mission. You be the guru. I'll do the work. Great personalities. Many very dear friends of Srila Prabhupada. But because of their own services, they were just unable to extend themselves in this way. So you see, Srila Prabhupada was happy just to be in the background and give all credit to everyone. But it was Krishna's arrangement. Krishna wanted the whole world for all time to come to understand the selfless, pure, unalloyed devotion of this personality, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So Krishna made him the founder Acharya. Krishna arranged that he had nothing except that prayer and that faith. Sometimes we become impatient because our project isn't becoming fabulously successful very quickly. Who are we? How are we empowered by God? Why should we be so impatient? Look at Srila Prabhupada. He descended from Goloka Vrindavan. He was a pure devotee from birth. He was meditating on this mission from 1922.